everyone, and welcome to Very Normal News, where spreading misinformation is definitely not our mission. I'm your host, Misinformation.
And I'm Robert Noxious. Yeah, I know. Save the round of applause for later. Not to brag, but I honestly gotta say, since I'm here, I reckon this show has become so much better.
Okay, thanks Robert. Today we have some important news stories to go over, ranging from the weather, online misinformation, and many more. You'll be sure to have a good idea of what's definitely happening in the real world.
Oh, absolutely. You'll be well informed thanks to us.
And now, on to the weather, where we will be having our very own Robert Noxious on the ground, ready to report at Somerville House. Go on, get out of here.
Oh, you mean right now?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'm Robert Noxious, reporting live from Somerville House. As you can see, the rain today is crazy. I almost had to swim just to get here. Okay, well, that's a lie, but the temperature today is a scorching 89 degrees Celsius, and this is going to continue throughout October. We've also had some reports that the sun could potentially explode at any time. For this reason, we are urging everyone to stay indoors. Make sure you keep social distance and you don't want to pick up secondhand sunburn from someone who's been outside. That's all from me. I'm going on my lunch break. Thanks, Gemma.
Thank you, Robert. Also, I'm not Gemma. She's our other reporter.
My bad.
Wait, how'd you get back here so fast? And
Well-
what's with the pizza?
For your information, Gemma, I'm a really fast runner. And also, I was hungry.
Aha. Well, let's move on to the next segment called For Real or AI. We'll be pulling up some tweets that have been blowing up lately. Robert and I, however, are going to expose whether they're falsely written by AI or if they're real. So let's take a look at the first tweet, shall we? We're proud to announce the discovery of a new animal species originating from the German woods. Our research team has identified this new breed and is currently working diligently to learn more about its behaviour, habit and descent.
What a majestic creature. I'm going to Germany for my next holiday.
Well, Robert, I wouldn't buy your tickets just yet because this tweet was actually fake.
Oh, come on. The photo looked so real.
Now, on to our next tweet. Former Prime Minister Not Dorison claims that pineapple on a pizza is actually good. However, this statement has caused many negative responses from many users. One person responded with, "Your political propaganda has gone too far." Another said, "I hope you get cancelled for life."
This is fake. Who gets that pressed over pineapple on pizza? It's good.
I also thought so about this too, but we're both wrong because this tweet is real.
What?
Yes, you heard that right, folks. Apparently, pineapple on pizza is immoral.
Oh.
And now, for our last tweet, which is actually the most trending as of now. Rumours of a falling out between Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez, of the two of the biggest female stars in the music industry, have both unfollowed each other on all social media platforms. No official statement has been released yet, but the speculation only adds fuel to the fire. Hashtag Taylor Swift, hashtag Selena Gomez, hashtag frenemies.
Yeah, AI definitely wrote this, because there is no chance in any universe that those two would turn against each other.
Good job, Robert. This is the first time you've actually gotten it right. This tweet was indeed fake.
That's right, Missy. I've been a loyal Swiftie since day one.
Good for you, Robert. Anyway, I do feel the need to warn you all about AI. While misinformation has been something to look out for, the advancements of AI have made it even more common.
Indeed. There are always other sources to get your news from, like VNN. We're very reliable.
Exactly. Now, let's throw to our reporter in the field, Gemma Coulson, who is currently deep in uncharted territories, surrounded by God's most dangerous creations, the general public.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm here at Queen Street Mall and I'm going to be asking people about their views on Australia's cost of living crisis and how shoplifting may be impacting supermarket profits. Let's begin interviewing people on today's deadliest crimes. Do you think that there is a cost of living crisis going on at the moment? And if so, why do you think that?
I have no idea. We're from Germany.
We're from Germany, so I don't really know.
I absolutely do think there is a cost of living crisis. The cost of rentals is just going through the roof.
Look, like, I'm 18 years old. I moved to Sydney at the start of the year. I'm paying $600 a week rent, and I fucking think it's bullshit. Like, I have no money to do anything whatsoever.
What would you say to people who suggest to just work harder if someone can't afford a meal?
I think that really misses the point. Lots of people do work really hard already, and so what we need to see is a bit of a societal change to accommodate salaries that allow people to live a worthwhile and healthy life.
I'll say, like, it's kind of not fair because, like, it's hard to get work for some people. Like, some people are unable to actually, like, obtain, like, solid work. So, like, I do find it unfair, especially if you see the costs of groceries and stuff go up over the years. Like, we can't control that.
Fantastic answers. Thank you so much.
Stream my music on all platforms.
How do you think shoplifting is affecting profit margins of supermarkets?
I believe it's affecting them a lot because people have been low budgets and not be able to afford the products.
When the products get taken away for free, someone's going to have to make up for them.
Well, I think that obviously they're going to lose some money, so then they need to up the prices of things so then they don't lose money as a whole because they're not selling those products.
Anyway, before I say that, Malolele, I just from Tonga. The question to ask me be because it's a fact. But you make sure people you have to go know what you're doing. I watch you, you go there, pick it up, and then make better. You know.
How would you say supermarkets can reduce shoplifting?
Well, they need to have more security for a start, and then they need to put the prices down.
To put on some boards just to remind people that maybe if they're thinking about shoplifting, for them to think twice, perhaps.
Thank you for tuning in to some of the deadliest crimes committed against fellow Australians today. Up next, back at the studio, we've got Robert Noxious doing a fun Dinners Under $10 segment. Back to you, Robert.
Hello, it's me, Robert Noxious. You may have mistaken me for a certain British chef due to my strong kitchen presence. But I assure you, I'm probably one of the greatest chefs of all time. Who said that exactly? Well, just some guy in a dream I had, so that's valid enough. Today, I'll be showcasing 3 delicious and nutritious meals that most importantly won't break the bank, proving that the only reason you'll ever starve is through your own poor financial decisions. First up, we have an Aussie classic, sausage and bread. Now, what I found when gathering my ingredients is that while supporting your local family-run bakery and butcher may sound appealing, most, if not all, are ripping you off with ridiculous price gouging. Why get ripped off when you can get this fresh and soft loaf from your local chain for only $2.70 and sausages for only $7? Now, all we need to do is slap them on the stove. Hey, why isn't this working? What, you guys couldn't afford fuel? It's only like $2.70 at the moment. You guys are probably the type to catch the train to save money on petrol. Have some self-respect, honestly. And that brings our total up to a measly $9.70. But if we want something with a little more green, next up we have a delicious garden salad. First, we have 2 carrots, 2 tomatoes, a cucumber, and an iceberg lettuce so fresh you'd think it was a mid-2000s compilation CD. Now, if you want to save even more money, you can grow it all yourself. All it requires is hours of hard work, dedication, and some worms. Now, you can find your own worms by sifting through dirt. However, since I'm not lower class, I decided to buy my own. Unfortunately, it's not all up to the worms, and these worms had a poor coach in my now ex-gardener. But luckily, our ever-reliable and helpful multi-million-dollar supermarket came through, and altogether, that only equals a mere $5.54. Look at that. Delicious. But while I may get busy like a rabbit, I'm not one. So let's add some protein to this rabbit food. Some delicious halloumi. What a healthy meal. And for our last meal, we have the...
Come down to Big Chicken and get the Big Chicken's Big Family Big Chicken Big Meal. Made from 100% recaptured free-range chicken, only $8.95. Come to Big Chicken today.
Side effects may include headaches, joint pain, fatigue, skin rashes, nausea and vomiting, and death. Consult your doctor if an erection lasts longer than 7 days.
Well, that sure was something. Anything you'd like to say, Robert?
Oh, absolutely. You'll love all those meals. They're very delicious. Except that Big Chicken meal or whatever that was. It tastes like garbage.
Robert, that's our only sponsor.
Oh, I love Big Chicken. Big Chicken is the best. I would never say anything bad about their food.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Anyway, that's all we have time for today. We hope that you're all informed with our news, which is definitely real, by the way. Well, we hope you have
Also,
a good...
don't forget, believe everything you see in the media, except for the reviews that give us negative scores. Never ever trust those. See you later, everyone. Thank God that's over.
Oh, thank goodness. I think, you know the chicken's important, right?
What? No, the chicken's not important. I spent hours rehearsing that meal.
I think you offended the chicken.
I didn't offend anyone.
They get offended easily.
Hey, Mr. Chicken.
Hey,
do you want some of my pizza?
He didn't mean anything
no,
by